Hello, this is Chaudhry Mahmood Anwar. Welcome back to my Statistics and Research Education channel. Today, I will present on Python for social sciences and business. And I would urge all the professionals working in business administration and social sciences, including economics, finance, marketing, and other related areas, they should use Python for their data analysis, just like they use Stata or R languages. Python is a high level language that is popular in computer sciences and now becoming more popular even in social sciences as well. I will start from the basics of Python, and in this lecture, I will tell you about the data types or types of variables used in Python. So, there are five standard data types or types of variables. Number one is numbers, number two, string, number three, list, number four, tuple, and number five, dictionary. Now I will illustrate on Python about these variables and how we will identify the type of the variables. So let's start in the Python. Okay, we have a variable x whose value is 100. We want to know its type. Just run the code. There is no error. Everything is okay. Now just write type, and within the parentheses write the name of the variable x and run. This is int, so it means that our variable is integer. Now say y is equal to 0.235. Run it. No error, everything is fine here. Write type within the parentheses y and run the code. It's float, mean it's floating point. So the type of this variable y is float. Now see z is equal to inside the quotation marks Chaudhry Mahmood Anwar. Now we will know that what type of variable this is, which is mentioned within the quotation marks. Now run the code. Okay, there is no error. Type within the parenthesis z and run the code. There is no error. It's string variable str. It's a short form of string. So this z variable is a string variable. Now we have integers, we have floating point numbers, and we have strings. Three variables we have already studied. Now we will add multiple values to our variables. For instance, x is equal to, within the square brackets, its values are 100, 200, 300. Now I want to know what is the type of this variable. Run it. There is no error. Now identify the type of the variable x. Run the code. This is a list type variable. Okay. Now let's say that y is equal to within the parentheses, the value of y are 400, 500, 600. So it should be written within parentheses. Run the code. Type y and then run the code. So the type of variable y is tuple. So this is the tuple variable. Now we need to understand the difference between tuple and list. In list, we can change the values of the variable. However, in tuple, we cannot change values of the variable. Let's see, for instance, we want to change the value of x, the first value of the x, that is 200. I will show you how to change it. Let's say we want to change the value of x located at first place. This is equal to 400. So we want to replace, run the code. Everything is fine. Now print x. Run the code. Now you can see that the first located value 200 has been replaced by 400. So we can change the values of list variables. Now we will apply the same techniques on y variable to see whether we can change. We try to change the first located value of y variable to say 700. Okay, we want to replace this 500 with 700. After running the code, you can see an error. The error appears because we cannot change the value of tuple variable. However, we can change the values of list variable. This is the major difference between list and tuple variables. So now we have studied integers, floats, strings, lists, and tuples. In this lecture, we have studied 5 types of Python variables, and I hope that you found it very easy to understand. Thank you very much for joining me today.
Are you tired of rejection of your academic scholarship? Submit your research to International Journal of Management, Economics and Social Sciences. With us, you will experience a reputable publishing platform that will guarantee high-quality peer review. Our unique mentorship program enables you to develop your research to increase the chances of publication. Our editors are eminent researchers who will provide the much-needed impetus for your academic works. Visit www.ijmess.com and get your work published.